See the last dialogue, it's not a new clip we are seeing. Many times you might have seen, right? It's a clip from Ionic Milgia. So we have seen the movie. The last statement, which is said by Hrithik Roshan, which I don't know how far the voice could reach. But it was, no, we have seen this, it comes to our mind. No, it tells about the responsibility of teacher. Clearly says about responsibility of teacher. See, when we integrate or integrity we are thinking about, we have to understand the same point again and again, and we need to discuss oneself. Nobody can help us. See, why I said nobody can help us, I may be talking to sir and I may be smiling at him. He also may be smiling at me. Does not mean both of us are happy. Do you agree with me? Does not mean both of us are happy. Okay. Suppose married people we know, we are happy about everybody, but a lady is not happy with one husband. We are happy with everybody. A gent is not happy with his wife. All girls are beautiful, but not my wife. All gents are so handsome, but not my husband. Okay, so something personal here. I'm not saying it's in a jovial way. I said it about every husband and they have respect towards their own life partner, of course, that they are our lives still. So what I said, we can analyze myself. We can analyze myself that what is going on in my mind. Even though I am going to do some work or responsibility, from my heart I am doing, but just to show off. Just to show that I am doing. I am doing it for doing or really from heart I am doing. No, connection with the heart, it should reach. For example, we teach the lessons. If it goes here, students forget. The last clips I will show it. Just remember it. If the students understand from brain, they will forget. If they understand from here, they will never forget. They never forget. Almost all teaching style is going to you memorize, you by heart it. How many of us say that learn from your heart? Right? There's a conversation between our teacher and student. The conversation was, the teacher asked the student, have you learned for examination, for the upcoming examination? The child said, if the teacher teaches well, students will learn better. If the teacher teaches well, the students will learn better. And the teacher asked, how can the teacher teach well? And the student replied, if the teacher can understand the student, the teacher will teach well. The next question, how can a teacher understand students well? The student answered, be with children. Understands their improvement parts and merits. Understand how many children are having the poor family background. Poor family background. Suppose I can understand them properly, their problems, shortcomings, everything, then easily I can. Else I will never be able to. A drop of mine can fill someone else's stomach. Drop. Once, Mother Teresa was in the convent. It was an afternoon time, and a lady came to Mother Teresa's convent and asked, "We have not eaten for last 3 days. Sister, can you please help us?" And Mother Teresa said, "Just wait for a minute, I'm coming back." She went to kitchen and she understood that nothing was left out in the kitchen. Nothing was left out. She came to the lady and said, "Please go home. After giving the address, we will reach the food to your house." After some time, Mother Teresa prepared food along with her sisters. 2, 3 sisters along with Mother Teresa went to the house, and the tiffin box, she gave food to the lady. She, without saying thanks, went to the kitchen. Within seconds, she came out with another tiffin box and walked out. And went to neighbor's house and came back. And the Mother Teresa asked, "Where did you go?" Then the lady replied, "They too are hungry. They too are hungry." So suppose we have to understand. No, it's the ethics we think about, moral values we think about, or integrity, or what are things, everything is connected to life when we talk about. There's got a moral values in it. Understanding someone else. Purely understanding someone else. It's a professional way, it's a service way. When one patient was admitted in the hospital, after 2-3 hours, the doctor gives a big prescription. These are the things needed, these are things, and again after 2-3 hours, someone comes out and says, the patient is no more. The patient is no more. And you pay the bill and take the dead body out. Pay the bill and take the dead body out. And the bill may be 2, 3, 4 lakhs rupees bill. And in fact, when the patient came, it was not a patient. Before the body reaches the hospital, it was dead body itself. Even then the hospitals treats 2-3 hours and give the fake bills. It happens or not?
Yes.
It happens. Now, we need to look into the hospital. Does it happen in our schools? Not of dead body situations, but of connected to this. Maybe in any of the news or something. Do you remember something like that? Such cases that happens in our school. Any connected incidents which we can share? Yes? Yes, please.
This was happened with my friend. His father was at home. He was okay, but he was feeling some uneasy. So his daughter-in-law taken him to the Jivak hospital. At that time, he entered in the doctor's cabin and whatever by own feet. And when doctor checked it out, and he said it is 90% blockage in his heart. So it's amazing that he is walking and he is standing on his feet. Then my friend came and he asked what we can do now. So immediate operation we have to do. Okay, then what will be the survival chance? 90% chance of the survival. Just we have to give an operation, and after that he will just few days after he can take him back. So admitted him, and it takes day by day, new and new problems, new and new things are critical terminology they used to say that, and he used to pay, and all means my friend's sister, she also came, and they become familiar with the doctor. So she went to the ICU chamber where it is not allowed to go there. So by chance she saw his father was already dead, means white membrane-like things is already present in his eye. Means it is a sign of death. Only since it was in ventilator, so that's why breathing is going on. Everything is dead. And then she said, "Sir, please release my father," so that, and then discharge. And at the same time, since we are there, so we are standing nearby the outside tea stall, we are taking tea, and just we are conversing with each other. That tea seller said that they are just cheating to others. One patient, he was having some pain. He went inside and he asked some medicals. Doctor asked about 4 to 5 lakhs. He said, sir, it is not my capacity, so leave it. Some gas tablet he took it. And then 4 or 5 years he did hard. He was liver, so he was surviving 4 or 5 years without any problem. And my friend's father cannot come back.
Thank you, sir. It's an incident of hospital. Thank you, sir. Something like in our school, in the school, I like to ask you. We are always are going attached with some students. Are you attached with the students in the classroom? Who is very naughty? Are we attached with? Who is your favorite student? Attached to the naughty students. Okay, thank you, sir. Many times here. Yes, everybody is attached to everybody. Suppose mothers or parents, we say we love our children equally. No one can love anybody equally. There will be some variations. There will be some variations. Nobody can love anybody equally. Nobody can love. There will be some variations. So in the classroom also, we have some attachment. Do you know with whom? The children, those who study well. The children, those who study well. I have said, do homework and come. To the children, they do homework and come. Sir, my homework. Very good, very good. Sir, I have done this. Sir, I have done that. Very good. Congratulations. Put our hands together. See, this kind of attachment we have towards them. Those are doing well. But the children, those are not studying well. What about them? What about them? Abdul Kalam said, backbenchers are the nation builders. Backbenchers are the nation builders. I don't believe in that. I don't believe in that. Because Abdul Kalam said, because of this, he was sitting with a Brahmin child in front and he was Muslim. So the teacher asked him to sit backside. And he became the nation builder. So he made a statement. Suppose in the private school nowadays it is not that. Maybe rotation and all we make do it, right? Today you have first bench, then second bench, third bench. So rotation. Nobody is a backbenchers. But I use this word backbenchers because the children those who are not good in studies, we don't bother about them. They are also same amount they are paying like others. Maybe 500 rupees, 1000 rupees, whatever the amount others are paying, they are also paying for it. And their money we are taking as salary also. But we have a kind of irritation towards them because they are not following us. Some students are there, then about 95% marks they get. So excellent. There are, whenever somebody goes, when we go to inspection, I observe, sometimes with curiosity we ask, who is the best child in the class? When we go for affiliation inspections, who is the best child in the class? So some of the teachers say that, sir, he is the best, she is the best. I ask, how do you know? No, they got last year this much percentage marks in the final examination or half year examination, this much mark. Can we count them as best? What is the teachers? Can we count them as best in the school or in the class? Sir, can we count that child who is having the highest mark? Can we count them as best? On the basis of mark, of course it is not at all good that we tell. Must be, last year we had a sports day. Last year we had a sports day. And the sports day, one child became the champion of the school. Did we say he is the best child of the school? Hardly. When assembly finished and went back, everybody went, and one child found wrappers in the ground. He or she picked up and put in the dustbin. Did we call that child in the stage and did we appreciate the child? Yes. If yes, good. Many of us may not. We call the students in the stage. Whom we call? Annual exam finished, and this child got first rank. Clap. this child has got a mathematics 100 or 100, English 100 or 100, or top marks. And we put in the minds of children, these are norms for, best. These norms for best. And why I told this statement, nation builders, you look at the children, I am not criticizing, a common evaluation, a survey, which I understood. Because my PhD topic is connected with Bihar only. It's connected with English language. English language learning in Bihar at primary and secondary level. That's my PhD paper. So when I was taking a survey of it, I was looking for this also. The success rate of children, those who are getting the highest mark. The children, those who are getting about 90% to 100% mark, they are not that successful in life. The children those are getting 60 to 85, 90% marks, especially 60 to 80, their success in the life is higher than the other highest scorers. And even we also, how many of us got in all subjects about 90% marks in metric?
Yes, sir. That's good.
Great. No, all subjects. All subjects. Okay, Sanskrit. No. And now we are the nation builders. And we are the nation builders. Right?
We all
What?
from Bihar board. Very difficult to get 60% marks in Bihar board.
Those days.
Those days.
Now?
Now it's very easy.
Now there was a meeting which was discussed why students of English medium schools are leaving English medium schools and joining in Bihar board. Because 100% we pass result, not a criticism. Not against any political party, no, it's something it's clicking on us. Okay, still. Okay, so, but when I asked my child that you should get 100% mark in my subject, and when I look back into my life, I do not know where I am. Okay? It's a target. It is good. It is not that I don't have expectation. I should have expectation. I should have a target. That my children should get this much mark. I am doing effort towards that. That is good. Dreams are good.
Because we want our child to be
Better than us. Better than us. That expectation is good. But should not be over expectation. Should not be over expectation. एक बार एक लड़का आया था कि उसके पापा को कहने के लिए पापा मेरा रिपोर्ट कार्ड है तो पापा ने देखा कि मेरा बेटा तो फेल हो गया. पापा तुम क्यों फेल हो गया? उन्होंने चुपचाप खड़े हुए थे. एंड द फादर सेड देखो उस पड़ोसी जो है लड़की जो गायत्री जो है उसको देखो सब सब्जेक्ट में अच्छा मार्क्स मिल गए हैं तो तुमको क्या हुआ? तो लड़के ने कहा उस गायत्री को देख के मैं फेल हो गया. No, what do we do is we try to compare. We try to compare. As we say, my child should be better than me, therefore I have taken admission in the best school possible. Right? Okay, expectation is good, but should not be over expectation. One day when a child came to the father and said, Father, I got my report card. So showed. So it was written 6th rank. In the class, 6th rank. Father took the report and just threw in his face and said, can't you get first rank? Can't you get first rank? I gave one slap. The child was quite disappointed, went to the bedroom and he was just lying down and she was crying like everything. But after a few minutes, father realized, whatever that he has done, it was wrong. Wrong in the sense I could have motivated him. I could have motivated him in another way, but I could not. So he went to the child and asked, sorry, okay, I understood, it's okay. Next exam we will try to get better marks, comforted him. And asked, can we go for having ice cream? Can we go to ice cream parlor and can have ice cream? So I will have a drive also. So father and son, they were sitting in the car and they were going for a drive. So he was driving and happily they went to an ice cream parlor and they had ice cream and they were coming back. When they were returning back, the son said, Father, you are slow in driving. You are slow in driving. Then the father got the, ego hurt. Not ego. He kept accelerator, going very fast, going 80, 100, 80, 100 and keep chasing the vehicles. Then still the child said, Father, still you are slow. He kept the accelerator again, 100, 120, 100, 120 it is going. And few vehicles still going ahead and he could not chase all vehicles. Again the son said, you are still slow, father. You are still slow. Then the father got angry. Are you not seeing how many vehicles I chased? Hardly 3-4 vehicles are, ahead of me. Then the son said, in my class also, only 5 students were ahead of me. Okay? So, this is what we think sometimes, we need to understand. We need to understand. Certain reactions. I should not. One day, one father came to home with a happiness, buying a new car, beautiful car he bought, a luxurious car he bought, and came home and said, it's a surprise to the family. Said, see, this is the luxurious car, Ziran car we have just brought, and said, so can we go for a drive? So they went for drive, wife, son, and father, and they went to ice cream parlor, and they had ice cream. After having ice cream, the son ran and came to the car very fast. Very fast he ran and came. And he took a stone from floor and he started lighting on the car. New car, luxurious car. You imagine that's a BMW. Okay? So in the BMW car, he took a stone and he started lighting the things. Father got angry and gave one slap. He fell unconscious. And he was taken to the hospital. And the doctor said, coming back to the life is quite dangerous. It was such a powerful way that you have met in the nerves. It's quite tough to come back to the life. You pray. Father was quite, tensed. He came back to the car and he saw it was written by the child, I love you, Papa. I love you, Papa. See, the sudden reactions can lead to something else. Feeling of the child. Papa has given a beautiful gift. So the child wants to express, I love Papa. So child, he wrote, I love you, Papa, on the car. But the reaction is quite different. So, now we need to understand it. If I was showing the last video, also the classroom video, suppose we understand, okay, integrity means, doing what is right, even if it is hurt. Suppose I am doing something, it is hurting me, don't stop it. Don't stop it. Keep doing it. Keep doing it. Yes, I am doing right. Ask your heart. I am against your foe. Therefore, I said certain circumstances, it will come to your mind. It will come to your mind. I have to do justice. I have to do justice. It's no more emotional. You can be emotional. You should have emotion. Don't be emotional. You should be sentiment. You should have sentiment, but don't be sentimental. Don't be sentimental. Don't be emotional. That will affect us. For example, you see the Gita when we read, Krishna's role in Gita we see enlarged, right? And Arjuna was just simply standing there, thinking that all my brothers, Guru, my relatives, elders of the family, they are one side. How can I kill them? How can I attack them? He was stunned. What did he say? Lord Krishna said, it's in their Gidasas. Important is, don't look at who is standing in front of. Do justice. There were people, those who were throwing stone to a prostitute. It's an old word. New word is a sex worker. Okay, so they were just throwing a stone towards a sex worker and brought in front of Jesus and said, you decide what should be done. As per the prophet, what should do? If suppose somebody has caught for prostitution, we should throw stone and kill the lady. And what did Jesus say? I do accept it. Yes, I do accept you can throw stone. But who can throw stone?
One who has
not done any sin or mistake. And what did the people do?
all left.
They threw the stone.
They left.
No, they put the stone down and walked out. And if the question told it today, Everyone would have thrown the stone. We will not accept we are doing sins. Okay, if the question was asked today, we would have thrown the stone. I am not the sinner. But those people are great. See, here you understand what I should proceed. Doing integrity or ethics, it's quite tough task in our life. It hurts us. Maybe relations may break. For example, my family, one proposal came for my one of my relatives boy. Proposal came, and he is not good in behavior, character-wise. Suppose not use the word, but I use characterless, for example. And a girl also we know, good girl, very good girl from very good family, proposal came. We know if the girl gets married with this boy, the girl's life would be spoiled. It will be hell. What should we do? If we say to the girl's family, boy's family's relation will break, entire life they will say. Entire life. Right? And if we accept it, entire life that girl's family will, life will be spoiled. What decision we should take? It is very easy to say now. It is very easy to say now. Even I also will say, I will go and will say. But when it comes practical, surely we will think twice. Surely we will think what I should do. Of course, we may try to inform the house, at least indirectly, that it is not wise to get married. Right? So that we may try. See here, few points again I am giving, this will come up sometime. See here, now 5 steps to ethical decision making. One, recognize an ethical issue. Ethical issue in my life, where I was stuck, taking decision, where I should do A, B or C. I should support A, B or C. What should be my position? Get the facts. The teacher knows who's the coordinator of the group? Sir. Who's the coordinator of this workshop? Who's Ashok sir? Okay, Ashok sir. Okay. Ashok sir is pointing out someone else. He's Ashok. Okay. Sorry sir. Newspapers are here, but I need chart papers.
Chart paper.
You have? Okay, chart paper, sketch pen. It's here. Okay. Oh, thank you. Just keep it. We'll have a small activity. Okay. Okay, sir. Let's keep it here also. So, get the facts. Understand what is reality. Understand what is reality. Normally, we will have an own idea. For example, there was a fight between, ma'am, what's your name? Shobha. And your name? Sabina. Okay. They are good friends. They are morning onwards they are sitting together. Morning I saw also they ate from the same plates. Okay. Still, Sabina, right? Shobha and Sabina. Shobha ma'am and Sabina ma'am, they had a fight. And they came to Ashok sir. Okay. Sabina ma'am went to Ashok sir and told, Shobha ma'am has done these things to me. Now afterwards, Shobha ma'am went to Ashok sir and started explaining about the things what happened. Automatically a soft corner there for Ashok sir towards Sabina ma'am. Don't think something else. Okay? Because the one who says first, it affects us. The one who comes, maybe somebody has not, second person may be the correct person, even then, normally you will have an affection, attachment towards a person who says comes and complains first. You will have prejudice inside mind. You have prejudice inside the mind? No. She is right, therefore she came first. Or he is right, therefore he came first. Okay, we have so understand get the facts, evaluate alternative actions. It's not only one plan, both plans. You look at administrators, or you are also administrator only. All teachers are administrator. We study in B.Ed courses, that we are also administrating the class. So when two students come, both are my children. I cannot say, no. One child, Hari is my neighbor, so he is close, and Sudhir is far away, so he is not my student. We won't say that. The children, those who are in my class, all are my students only. So when both two children they come to me and they complain, I have to be with both. My responsibility is that to convince both and keep again the same relationship back. That's what my responsibility. So there should be alternative actions. Make a decision and test it. All our decisions may not be correct. For example, you see the judiciary itself. There are sensitive issues. Whenever social, religious aspect or political are connected, sensitive issues, it is not one judge, bench of judges. You might have noticed. Yes, juries they keep, not one. Why? Because judgment should not be
Partial.
partial or unanimous. I mean, one man show. It should be common and they should discuss. Not two also, minimum 3 they keep, minimum 3. 3 means many. 3 represents many. 2 means double only. 3 comes under many. So, a common decision should come. We should be, tested and clear. Act the reflect on the outcome. What outcome I am getting? For example, I have taken a decision, but the both friends again they start fighting. That means something is wrong. I have to make the relation, build the relation. See here, Ubuntu. Say, no, just I'll read it out because is it visible? Back? Yes. Ubuntu is a very nice story from Africa. The motivation behind the Ubuntu culture in Africa. An anthropologist proposed a game to African tribal children. He placed a basket of sweets near a tree and made the children stand 100 meters away. Then announced that whoever reaches first would get all the sweets in the basket. When he said, "Ready, start, go," do you know what these children did? They all held each other's hands, ran together towards the tree, divided the sweets equally among themselves, ate the sweets and enjoyed it. When the anthropologist asked them why they did so, they answered Ubuntu, which means how can one be happy when others are sad? Ubuntu in this language means I am because we are strong message for all generations. Let all of us be always like this, the attitude. What happens nowadays in our life? It's a sacrifice. It's a sharing happiness with someone. Nowadays, what we do? We go to church. We go to temple or mosque. We go or not.
Yes.
What do we pray? God, help me. God, help me. God, help me. Me, my family. Do we pray for somebody else? Someday, suppose somebody else asks prayer, then we pray for that person. Otherwise, hey Bhagavan, humko bachao na. Bas, that's all. So all through my, the things, whatever we pray, it's for me. A small example I give you. You see, one of the smallest creature in the world is ant. Such a small. You just, just take a particle of food items, drop on any one of the places in the floor. One will see, go back, invite everybody. Invite everybody and come. And they share. What do? We also will do the same. For example, here I am walking on the way and I have seen maybe something or something is kept here. We also look everybody. No. Yes, we also look everybody. And we make sure nobody seen me. Nobody has seen me. And suppose somebody is there. That's what. That is what. We are not happy with. We are not happy with whatever we have. We are not happy with whatever we have. For example, I have a monitor, a TV I have. Maybe the size of the TV may be 14 inch or 19 inch. 19 inch TV. I am not happy with the 19 inch TV. Because my neighbor has got 45-inch TV. My neighbor has got 45-inch TV. So I am thinking about, even though I am watching Kapil Sharma show, instead of seeing the Kapil Sharma show and laughing at, I am having the tension. My God, she is having 45-inch TV. She is having 45-inch TV. Enjoy what I have. Enjoy what I have. We are not able to enjoy what I am having. Once one king and his crew.
Suppose in the life there is no competition, no one would grow. We reached here and human civilization reached up to here because of the competition. So my purpose is there should be competition but not jealous.
Yes. Positive, that's a spirit, a positive spirit, positive approach, that's good. Okay, connected to that, so one story came to mind. Once the leaders of the world gathered together. Okay, gathered together and they were asked to propose the problems of each nation. So around 30-40 countries gathered together in a big hall. One country was invited, but the person has not reached, that is India. Indian leader has not reached the hall. And after so they told, we don't have to wait for India. When India joins, let them join. So let us start sharing our problems. So one by one they start sharing this problem, that problem. So they start sharing. And mid of the meeting, Indian person has reached in the hall. We Indians are very punctual, right? Yes. So the person reached in the hall. And the time has come to share the problem. He took out his bag, kept on the table, opened the zip, and took out glass bottles, got a glass bottle, and kept on the table in center. And told, this is the problem that India is facing. And in the glass bottle, crabs were there. Crabs, what is it called in Hindi? Yes, crabs. Crabs were there. So all were surprised. It's a simple problem in India. There are many poisons in the world. We just spread it, that will die. Then the leader of India said, no, that is not the problem. You observe the glass. He was observing, he told observe it. One was trying to go out of the glass bottle. Another was holding the lid and pulling down. Stamping on it, that was trying to go out. Again, it was pulling down and keeping down. Just keeping on process. And he said, even though the bottle is kept open, none of the crabs will come out. Because they are pulling each other. They are pulling each other. Pulling each other. So, this is a problem that we have. Whether I eat or not a problem. He should not eat. It's okay. For me, what things happen, it's okay. It should not happen to someone else. They should not grow. They should not grow. I said hard work behind. What are stories I'm telling now? Currently, this is what I'm saying. So, there's hard work behind. As I said, understanding oneself, when I started a story, one king and his crew means ministers, all these people, they went for hunting. When they went for hunting, so the king saw husband and wife, farmer, couple. They were standing a little far away from the farm, their farm, and they are farming. They are doing the work in the farm. How they are doing work? Dancing, singing, enjoying a lot. And it was a noon time. Then the king saw that they came together. They came together, and husband is feeding their old couple, around 55, 60-year-old. Still word is not good, still. So they are, feeding the husband, wife is feeding the husband, husband is feeding wife. Lot of enjoyment. King became jealous. They are staying in a hut. They don't have proper clothes. They don't have proper food. They are happy. I am having everything. This country is of mine. Lot of servants, lot of money, lot of things, luxurious life. I am not happy. The one who is not having anything, they are happy. He was quite disappointed. He called his minister and asked, find out the reason of their happiness and tell me why I am not happy. Else I'll kill you. King can't do anything. So he said one thing, you have 99 coins. You have 99 coins. King asked, what is 99 coins? I have not found out 99 coins in my life. He said, leave it. We will come after 3 months. We will come after 3 months. So they went, king and everybody went to palace, and next day morning, this husband, the couple, the farmer opened the door and came out to go to farm. Then he saw a small, carry bag in front of the house. A small carry bag he saw in front of the house. He took out the carry bag and he came out of the house and he started shouting, is anybody here? Whose is this? Whose is this? He started shouting. Now people came. Then he thought somebody might have gifted this to them. He came inside, called his wife, and they opened the carry bag, small carry bag, and they found gold coins. It's a gold coins. So they were so happy, excited, full of gold coins. And they start planning inside. They start planning inside to make house, that, this, inner planning both they had. They start planning. Again they start thinking, how many coins are there in this? How many coins are there? So they start counting 1, 2, 3, 10, 50, 60, 90, 95, 96, 99, 97, 98, 99. How comes it is 99? Normally 100, 101. Right, when somebody gives something gift, we don't give 90 rupees, right? 99 rupees. We make it 100 or 101. So something is wrong with counting. Let us count again. 95, 96, 97, 98, 99. Again landed up in 99. Again landed up in 99. They were disappointed. They were disappointed. One coin is missing. One coin is missing in the carry bag. They start working hard and harder in order to earn that one coin, and let us make that 99 into 100 coins. They went to farm. They forget singing, they forget dancing, they forget to feed each other. Everything they forgot. Only one target. What is the target? 100. Make it 100 coin. After 3 months, king came. No song, no dance, no enjoyment, no entertainment, nothing in their life. Then the minister asked, the king asked, no, they are also like me. No, they are also like me. Minister said, they have 99 coins now. They have 99 coins. What I want to convey, if they would have thought, I have 99 coins, let us enjoy the life. Instead of enjoying the life, they thought about the one lost coin. It was not a lost coin. In order to make 100, they lost everything. They could not enjoy what I have. I have beautiful sound, I can sing well, but I am jealous of Sachin Tendulkar. What is the use of it? Right? I am jealous of many people. What's the use of it? I have a quality, use it well in a well-mannered way. So sharing should take place. Right? So this kind of sharing of good aspects are welcome.
Sure.
Just one minute. 1 minute. See here, we will see the same videos, same as we have seen the story, right? Going together. Regarding the break, I will not give the break, but we will have some activity that will refresh us. So that the time will not lag, because you have to go back to home also. The capturing video counts 5 hours. Okay? So looking to that, surely, therefore I asked about chart paper and other things. We have a small activity which will refresh you and not to hear my words continuously. Not feel boring. Okay. So we'll go to the activity only. One representatives from each table. Please come forward. One representative from each table and take one chart paper, sketch pen, and newspaper.
Proceeds.
One representative. One chart paper, one newspaper, one day newspaper, sketch pen. I think there must be gum also. Sir, Ashok sir.